I couldn't sleep last night, so I ended up watching Sky News' press preview. There was a journo on there from The Independent. Her name was Christina Patterson, and she was well overdue a haircut. Now, people wonder how the establishment get away with the things they do. How they can deceive the public into not believing what they're actually seeing with their own eyes. Well, listen to what Haircut Bird says about Obama's speech after the Sandy Hook shooting. I think her hair must have been in her eyes or something, because I did a test with my 4-year-old daughter, although admittedly it's not a scientific test. I showed her Obama's speech and asked her to tell me if the man was crying when he touched his eyes. She said every time he touched his eyes that, no, it's obvious he's not crying. Yet haircut journo lady, at least I think she was a lady, states in this short clip that Obama cried during that speech. Have a look.
Public reaction to what happened in Connecticut is so visceral.
Yes, and I think that President Obama's speech a week ago when he cried, and he is not a man of great emotion. I mean, that was an incredibly moving speech, and he said, our hearts are broken, and for him to say that was quite a momentous thing, and I think he did speak for the whole of America, and he has been cautious on this issue, and understandably, because he wants to do a lot of good, and you can't do a lot of good unless you get elected, and you probably can't get elected in America if you say you're anti-guns, so this is a very, very key moment, really. Yeah.
Weddings.
You see, Obama wants people to believe that he cried, that he cares and was touched by what happened, despite it being obvious that he didn't cry. People like The Independent's Christina Patterson have to go along with this myth because their careers, in fact their whole being, has been brought up around this fake reality. Christina Patterson lives and breathes this myth every day and has done so for years, and to deny it now would be to deny a life's work. So they play along pretending that they know what is happening in the world and that they are informed. This, in their minds, is easier than accepting the reality of situations. It's easy to label someone or something a conspiracy theory or theorist than to have to break out of the mind prison that they've built up around themselves. Obama didn't cry. Obama doesn't care. He's a globalist stooge doing all he can to destroy America.